Ooh, did Niantic mess up the Pokemon GO Las Vegas Hoenn tour? Well, today we will be talking about that to see if it's really true that they really messed up. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So first of all these things that I'm going to tell you guys are based off my own findings, talking to over hundreds of trainers personally and asking them how it was like playing the Hoenn tour at the Las Vegas event itself. So I even did my own research online, checking the other YouTubers' channel, reading their comments, etc. And also checking on Reddit, checking on Twitter, reading comments after comments to form my opinion on this. So first things first, I'd like to say that I did read the comments that you guys were very concerned about my throat and also my leg. I really appreciate the concern. I'm truly thankful that you guys are also concerned about it. But I'm fine. My throat is definitely way better than yesterday, and also my leg is way better than the last few days. I'm good. But another thing that all these things that I've actually collected from data are basically opinions from people, and also I'm going to form my own opinion about this. But I just want to mention that everybody's experience in terms of playing the game at the Las Vegas Hoenn Tour are all different, including mine. You know, everybody plays the game differently. Everybody plays the game at different areas. So hence, your experience may be different, whether you guys are experiencing connectivity issue or experiencing the game in a whole different level. The number of shinies you may get might differ from someone else's one also. So, you know, I've seen people getting, over 20 shinies. Some even got over 40 shinies. Some people even got over 60 shinies. Of course, a lot of you guys may be thinking to yourself that, oh, for those of you who only got like 10 shinies or less than whatever number of shinies, you guys may feel really unhappy that it kind of got dampened because of the fact that day one the connectivity was really poor and we couldn't play that well, myself included. My friend and I, Isaac, we actually flew 16 hours to get here to actually participate in this event. Yes, some of you guys might be saying, for me especially, I should not be so unhappy about it due to the fact that I am making money from doing videos for YouTube. Yes, it's true, I do make money from YouTube, but my main purpose of coming for this event is not for that, but actually to meet you guys in person, to talk to you guys. Meeting you guys in person to talk to you guys is more valuable than even coming here to make a video to actually do whatever I need to do. So in fact, during the event itself, I didn't actually shoot any video itself because I was just too preoccupied with meeting you guys and talking to each and every one of you guys personally. And of course, me not playing the game at all, that also shows that I really don't care about the game as much as talking to people. So I want to understand, and I actually took the time to understand how the situation was like. It's kind of a 50-50 in my opinion for this particular event, in a sense that there were 50% of the players out there who were pretty pleased with the event and 50% of the players who were like very not so pleased with the event. So due to the fact that the connectivity issues on day one was really poor, myself included, I couldn't log in the game for at least the first 1.5 hours. Eventually, even when I logged in, there were so many issues, and I'm very sure a lot of you guys faced the same issues as many of us. So we're all in this together. And it's not as if Niantic did not do anything. So if Niantic went total radio silence on us, yeah, I will be totally pissed off, like so pissed off that I might even take a flight to San Francisco and say hello to them at their headquarters. I mean, to fly to San Francisco is technically 1.5 hours only from Las Vegas. Not very difficult for me to fly there as compared to flying from Singapore, which is actually a 14.5 hours flight. So I might actually go there and knock on their door and like knock some sense into them, like seriously. And I might even ask if whoever would like to join me to actually say something to them. But they kind of resolved the problem on day two, when the problem only happened for the first half an hour, and eventually it cleared up and everybody was able to play the game relatively fine. So like I said, everybody had different experience of how they actually played the game. Everybody did not play the game the same way as anyone else. So some people played the game at the park, some people played the game at the strip, the city area, and some people were just raiding, some people were just trying to hunt for shiny, some people were just trying to complete their special research. All those were all affected whether you have really good connectivity or not, because day one, whether you're on mobile data or whether you are basically using the Wi-Fi that's supplied over there, you are affected. But what I can say is that after reading all the comments, yes, a lot of people are really unhappy, but you have to understand this, that problems sometimes do arise, and it's sometimes not within Niantic's control that certain things happen, and we just have to bear with it at times. But Niantic is trying. What I mean by that is that Niantic did try to actually make up for it. They did try and they did apologize on Twitter and make a post in game stating that there are issues out there during the day one, and they actually tried to resolve it. And the thing is that they also gave us like information that they gave us free items. They did give us 3 remote passes and 3 premium passes for free on day 1, and as for day 2 you get 3 passes again, so a total of 9 free passes. And you know, it's kind of a compensation for that issues that we were facing. And also they let us continue to play in the city after 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. For the Primal Kyogre and also Groudon, basically extending the play time, which is kind of a makeup for it. So if you ask me if Niantic did something or not, I would say yes, they did try. But whether is it good enough for some of you guys or not, well, it really depends on what you guys really think. You know, everything is subjective. Everything out from me is also subjective in terms of what you guys think. But you know, all I can say is they did try. I understand that some of you guys do think that whatever I say is really what you guys would like to hear, because I sometimes don't really have any filter in terms of whatever I say about Niantic, and that is true. I do say whatever I really want about Niantic. Even over there when I meet people, I say whatever I want, even if Niantic staff is standing near me or whatsoever, wearing their yellow t-shirt, having their staff name printed at the back. I will say whatever I want, because I know a lot of you guys do want to watch the other YouTubers and listen to them say about their honest review and their honest opinion about it, and especially the notable trainers. Alright, I do read the comments and people are saying that they're not giving their full opinion about it because they are sponsored by Niantic or they're under Niantic's paycheck. Well, yes and no. Alright, what I mean by that is, think about this. I did say that everyone's experience in terms of playing the game was different. So the experience of playing the game could have been really awesome on camera, but you know, on the back, maybe towards the end or towards the start, they really had some problems, but they mentioned here and there. And even if they did not mention at all, truth being said, their experience could have been totally great, and right, as compared to myself, which wasn't great at all. You know, on first day, I mean. So it really depends. And I'm not here to defend anybody or whatsoever, especially the notable trainers, especially my friends. But you know, for them to actually give their opinion and showcase the gameplay, how they showcase, that is how it's like for them. And I think I respect how they actually play the game in terms of how they actually made the video for themselves also. So I just want you guys to understand that I'm not here to defend anybody, but I'm just here to give my opinion in terms of how the game was like for each and every one of us. Like I said, I spoke to over 100 of people asking them how it was like for the game. Of course, you know, everyone gave me different answers. So in order to come up with a solid answer, one particular answer is actually pretty difficult, as everything is all jumbled up. But all I can say that everyone would tell me the same thing, which is they all had fun. Alright, most importantly for us to actually participate in an event like this, if you came here and you tell yourself you did not have fun at all, then that's a huge problem, because we are playing a game. Pokemon GO is a game, and a game is for you to enjoy and have fun. If you ain't able to enjoy a game, then obviously something is wrong. But yes, we ain't able to enjoy the game as much if connectivity issues do arise. But like I said, Niantic is trying, and Niantic did resolve the problem eventually on day 2 on Sunday. I guess a few of the reasons for that is, one of them is because they actually allow people to play in the city area, where I estimate roughly 20 to 30% of the players actually went to the city to play. And yes, Niantic is also partly at fault for not catering to the right number of people that is supposed to be at the park. From my understanding was that the park, Sunset Park, has a limit of 15,000 capacity. With that in mind, Niantic kind of sold 50,000 tickets, which means for a good one day, there will be 25,000 players over there. Whether they are in the sky or whether they are over there in person, there will be 25,000 players. So the problem will arise that the fact that there are more than 10,000 extra players there, considering the fact that Niantic even tweeted out that there are an extra 17,000 players on day 1 who did not have ticket over there. Clearly, Hoenn Tour is just so exciting for all of us that myself flew all the way here 16 hours to play an event like this, and in fact for an extra 17,000 people who did not have ticket to actually want to participate in the event too. So it's just very, very flattering, especially for Niantic to see that the numbers are just this great. It's a good problem in my opinion, but a problem that Niantic needs to understand and needs to resolve and need to prepare for the future also. And I really urge them to actually check it out to prepare for the next one, especially the Go Fest that will probably be held in America in July this year. So the thing is, a lot of people did come up to me and ask me about Go Fest and future events and whatsoever. Truth being said, I don't have any information. I have no ties with Niantic. I have no contact with Niantic. I have no information at all. And whatever that comes to me and whatever I'm telling you guys is either from my own opinion, I hear from people, or basically what I read online. So, of course, everything may not be fully 100% accurate, hence why I will always say there is a chance, or maybe, I wouldn't say there's guaranteed that it's going to be an event held at wherever. But all I can say is that really Niantic has to step up in terms of this to understand what's going on, especially connectivity issues, and to know that their game is so attractive to so many people, and they should be really happy that a lot of trainers, a lot of people are so enthusiastic to actually participate in their event, despite the fact that it's already sold out and people still want to come for this event. So they should be happy about it, myself included. For me, when I form an opinion and tell you guys all this, I do not want it to be super duper negative for Niantic and even for you guys. I'd rather give constructive criticism than give a negative opinion on everything and, literally keep on, hammering Niantic all the way. Because if they really did something super duper, dumb and really, not sensible at all, then maybe it's time for me to really knock some sense into them. Even people are talking about the limit in terms of the remote rates that you can do per day. Well, that's another topic I'll talk about. But I'll tell you guys my opinion in another video. But, Niantic is trying their best, right? Like I said, I'm not here to be defending Niantic in any way, shape, or form. But I would just like to tell you guys that the event was great for me. Alright, personally, it was great. What I mean by that is, I did not focus too much on the game. I really didn't bother how many shinies I got. I really didn't bother whether I got the special research completed or not. My main goal of going for the event was different from everyone else's. So if your goal was to go there and catch 50 shinies or 60 shinies and you were affected by the network, of course you'll be disappointed. So if your purpose is to go there and do as many raids as you can for Primal Groudon or Primal Kyogre, then of course you will also be disappointed when your connectivity is affected. But for me, my goal of going there is actually mainly to meet people. In fact, a lot of people, they came up to me and they actually apologized for taking up my time to want to take photos with me and talk to me, etc. But I told them that my purpose of coming here is to talk to you guys, not so much about looking at the game or playing the game. In fact, I will take my iPad and keep it and put it under my armpit and put it over there and not even look at my game, and I'll talk to them. And I told them this, that the reason why I'm here to actually talk to them about their game and their experience is because this is something that I can do only now. The following week, the global Hoenn tour, I can still play the game back home in Singapore. But when I go back to Singapore, I cannot talk to the people face to face anymore. So hence, I do tell myself that whenever people come up to me to want to spend a bit of time with me, that is probably the one and only one chance to even talk to me at all, and I'll give my time all to them. That is one. And second of all, for them to actually take the time to actually talk to me, I would like to give my time back to them as a form of respect also. So other than that though, people coming all the way from all around the world to play an event like this, is actually very nice to see that people actually enjoy playing the game together, and I truly enjoy, playing the game with each and every one of you guys. Unfortunately, when certain issues arise and certain issues didn't go in line with whatever, of course people ain't happy. Another thing that I'd like to mention was that the play area at the particular event itself wasn't super duper awesome, in a sense that it was super duper dusty because it was just so sandy. The grass there actually did not grow that much because it's dried up due to the weather, from what I understood from the local trainers telling me. So it was really dusty, and the dust kept flying here and there, going to our nose and face and whatsoever. So that was pretty uncomfortable. And from my understanding also, because I did not walk the entire park, but I heard from a lot of people was that at the back area, at the blistering sands area, the network connectivity there was so poor that they couldn't even complete the special research during day one itself. But other than having connectivity issues, there were a lot more issues that people encountered. Of course, certain other YouTubers did mention, oh, there were just little glitches or whatsoever. But people were saying there were a lot of glitches, a lot of bugs. I don't disagree with that. There were a lot of bugs. There were a lot of glitches. Alright, glitches that we have never encountered before playing during our normal day-to-day gameplay. Alright, but I've seen people come up to me and show me how bad it was. For them, I couldn't log in for many hours and I could not experience the glitch that they experienced, but they came out and showed me how it was like. But it was really unfortunate, and it was really sad to see that. But overall, most people would say that they actually have had fun playing the game, myself included. And of course, for Niantic to actually make an event like this, they are putting in the effort to do so. But of course, in the future, when we have more Safari Zone or more Go Fest or whatsoever, hopefully none of these issues would happen. I would dare say that Niantic did not foresee that there would be so many people, so many trainers at the event itself for this particular Hoenn tour. But I kind of foresee that because it's Hoenn, and Hoenn is a generation that a lot of people like more than the Johto region, and hence I knew that it will be crazy. I would dare say that even for the global Hoenn tour, there will definitely be more players playing the game than the Johto tour last year. So I'm just also worried about the Hoenn tour global tour, where we may face some issues raiding the primals worldwide also. So that's something Niantic has to take into consideration. My biggest worry is actually the players in America, because usually when it comes to global events like this, Australia will have problems. After that, they will try and resolve it. When it comes to the Asia Pacific, Southeast Asian side, it will become okay. But eventually, when it comes to America, the network will become so bad because America has the highest number of players playing the game, roughly 28%, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe even more, as compared to the rest of the world. So hence, having more players would result in more people, I guess overworking the servers. So I just hope Niantic even look into that also. Yup, Niantic, prepare for the global Hoenn tour. It will be crazy. I estimate it will be probably 2 or 2.5 times more intense than last year's tour, and tickets will probably be selling like hotcakes also. Alright, and I'd just like to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about the Hoenn tour from Las Vegas? If you guys participated in it, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, I would like you guys to give constructive criticism, what Niantic can do, and not just keep on bashing them, because to keep bashing them, seriously, it doesn't change anything. What has happened has happened. Now we look forward to see what can be improved. Alright, there's no point bashing Niantic all the time when clearly it wouldn't change anything. Yeah. Alright, that is all from me. Hopefully you guys have had something to digest in terms of what I've told you guys. But I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Alright, and have a good one. Goodbye.